Welcome to the Mind Shelf. Have you ever felt like you're running in circles? That no matter how hard you try, the same problems just keep coming back? The same bad relationships, the same financial struggles, the same stress at work. It's a frustrating cycle, and most of us blame bad luck, other people, or just a cruel world. But what if I told you that the real reason you're stuck is surprisingly simple? What if 90% of your problems are actually the same lesson you keep ignoring? In this video, we're going to pull those lessons off the shelf and finally face the truth. Let's dive in. Ignoring a lesson doesn't make it go away. It just ensures you'll repeat the class. Your persistent problems are a mirror of the lessons you're avoiding. Life's challenges are not roadblocks. They are signposts pointing to a lesson you need to learn. If you keep running into the same wall, it's not the wall's fault. It's time to learn how to build a door. We suffer not because of what happens, but because we refuse to see the lesson in what happens. The unlearned lesson is a debt that life will collect with interest. You're not failing, you're just refusing to learn what life is trying to teach you. Most of our problems would disappear if we just listened to what our mistakes are telling us. The universe doesn't punish you, it teaches you, but the lesson feels like a punishment if you resist it. When you're tired of running in circles, it's time to stop and ask what you're supposed to learn. A life without lessons is a life filled with unnecessary problems. The same drama keeps showing up because you haven't memorized the script to move on. You can't solve a problem on the same level of thinking that created it, and you can't learn a lesson by ignoring it. Every problem is a question begging for an answer you already know, but haven't accepted. We are addicted to our problems because they feel more comfortable than the lessons we need to learn to be free. The past will haunt you until you extract the wisdom from it. Your greatest struggles are your greatest teachers if you'd only sit down in their classroom. The path to a better life is paved with the lessons you stopped avoiding. Life doesn't get easier, you get wiser, but only if you're paying attention. The person you are today is a sum of all the lessons you've either learned or ignored. You keep hitting the same rock because you haven't recognized it's a stepping stone. The wisdom you seek is hidden in the problems you're trying to escape. Stop asking, "Why me?" and start asking, "What is this trying to teach me?" Life's most important lessons are the ones you wish you never had to learn. The root of all frustration is the refusal to accept a reality that contains a lesson. Problems aren't the problem, it's the lack of a lesson. If you don't grow, life will find a way to make you uncomfortable enough to start. Your life will not change until you change the way you respond to its lessons. Every single person you meet and every single event you experience is a lesson. A closed mind leads to a closed-in life. The lessons are only for those with an open heart. The price of ignorance is always higher than the cost of learning.
You can't outrun your problems if they're lessons you haven't learned yet. What you're running from is a lesson you're meant to learn, and it will keep chasing you until you do. The same lesson will appear in different clothes until you finally recognize it. Stop fighting your problems and start learning from them. That's how you win. Life is the ultimate test, and the answers are in the lessons you keep skipping. The universe whispers its lessons to you. If you don't listen, it will shout. Your biggest problems are just life's most persistent teachers. We spend so much time trying to fix our problems that we forget to learn from them. The solution to most of your problems is in the lesson you're actively resisting.
Wisdom comes from lessons learned, not from problems avoided. You can't build a new life on the foundation of old lessons you never learned. The problems you face are an echo of the lessons you've been deaf to. Your life won't move forward until you pass the tests of the past. The same storm will return until you learn how to navigate its waters. The most valuable education you will ever receive is from your problems, not from a textbook. Your problems are not a punishment, but a path to a lesson. You can't escape the lesson, you can only postpone it. The wisdom of life is a direct result of the lessons you embraced, not the problems you solved. Every problem has a gift in its hands. The gift is a lesson. You can't grow if you're unwilling to learn. And you can't learn if you're ignoring the problems right in front of you. The biggest mistakes are not in what you do, but in what you refuse to learn from what you do.
You will not find the solution until you acknowledge the lesson. Life will continue to give you the same test until you get the answer right. The path to peace is littered with the lessons you finally learned. The problems you have today are the echoes of the lessons you ignored yesterday. You can try to run from your problems, but you'll find the same lessons waiting for you at the finish line. The problem isn't the problem. The lesson is the lesson. To solve a problem, you must first be willing to be taught by it. You are not stuck. You are just standing still in the face of a lesson. The more you resist a lesson, the harder the universe will make you learn it. Don't just fix the problem. Learn from it so you don't create it again. Your life is a series of lessons, and your problems are the pop quizzes. Ignoring a problem is a choice, but ignoring a lesson is a consequence. The purpose of a problem is not to break you, but to teach you how to become unbreakable. You'll keep finding the same wrong person until you learn the lesson about who you are. The biggest failures are not in what we lose, but in the lessons we fail to learn from it. Life's greatest problems are life's greatest lessons in disguise. Your life is a curriculum designed for your growth, and your problems are the final exams. The reason you're stuck is that you keep trying to solve the problem without learning the lesson. Your problems are just a reflection of where your education in life is incomplete. Don't curse the problem. Bless it for the lesson it holds. The most powerful growth comes from the lessons you had to learn the hard way. You are not defined by your problems, but by how you learn from them. The secret to a better life isn't in avoiding problems, but in embracing the lessons they bring. The same frustration will appear until you learn the lesson that sets you free from it. A problem is a lesson in action. The more you ignore the small lessons, the bigger your problems become. Your problems will either be your prison or your school. The choice is yours. If you keep getting the same results, it's not the world that's wrong, It's the lesson you haven't learned. Life's tests are not designed to find your weaknesses, but to reveal your untapped strengths through learning. You can't solve your future by ignoring the lessons of your past. The problem will keep reappearing until the lesson is absorbed. The biggest reason people stay stuck is they refuse to learn what their problems are trying to tell them. Problems are just life's way of getting your attention for a lesson. You'll never get to the next level of life until you pass the test of the current one. The lesson is always more important than the problem. The most common problem is not a lack of knowledge, but a lack of wisdom from experience. The solution is not to run from the problem, but to sit with the lesson. The only real obstacle in life is the lesson you're too stubborn to learn. Life's most valuable lessons are often hidden in its most difficult moments. You don't need to be smarter to solve your problems. You just need to be more willing to learn from them. The problems you face are an invitation to learn and grow. The pain you feel is just the resistance to a lesson you need to accept. You can't outsmart a lesson, you have to learn it. The reason your problems persist is that the lesson hasn't been learned and the message hasn't been received. The path to an easier life is paved with the lessons you no longer ignore. You can either see a problem as a dead end or as an open door to a lesson. The truth that will set you free is the lesson you keep trying to avoid. The biggest problem in life is that we don't learn from life. The key takeaway is this. Your life isn't a series of random events. It's a series of opportunities. Every problem, every challenge is just a test to see if you're ready to learn and grow. Once you stop ignoring the lessons, the problems don't just go away. They transform into a path forward. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one lesson you've been avoiding? Share it in the comments below. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Mind Shelf for more insights on how to master your mind and your life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.